Hello, friends. Oh gosh, my face looks like it's breaking out, or I don't know what's going on. Hello. That's a great way to start the day, right? Like I have a little bun. Actually, that's something that I called some coworkers out for earlier today. I know that it's a big trend right now to talk about guys having a man bun, or laundry's done. Or the idea of having a man braid. Basically, that's sexist. When you call it a man bun, you're essentially saying that it's something defined by masculinity or femininity, instead of just calling it what it is. It's a braid. It's a bun. Just because it's on a man doesn't mean that it's different. It's really dumb to say that it's a man bun or a man braid. It didn't really bother me too much at first, but now that I have started wearing braids and all that more often, because I have long enough hair to do stuff with that or like that, people have been like, "Oh, your man braid." I'm like, it's just a braid. Why do you have to point out that I'm a dude when you say that? You're further pushing men and women apart when you do that, instead of trying to equalize things. I don't know. I, of course, have a very specific perspective on this because I have grown up traditionally male, regardless of whether I identify as that. Let me know what you think of not of man braids and man buns, but the term man braid or man bun. Because I want to know what you guys think about that. Especially after going to this Creating Change conference. A lot of terminology is really taken into question when it comes to sexuality and sex itself, and gender identity, regular identity, everything. So I've been thinking about that a little bit lately, of course. So I just want to know what you guys have to say about it. Otherwise, I'm laying in bed just working on. Somebody asked me how on my Instagram account how to make a Snape costume, and I have not made a Snape costume, of course. So I had to look it up, do some Google image searches, and see how Snape wore his outfits to give a description of that. I'll occasionally get questions about how to make something, and I like to answer them, but sometimes I just don't have time, or I forget about it, or something along those lines. People were asking on some of the comments how to make the Harry Potter robes, like with a more spelled out way of how to make all of them. And I didn't get to any of those comments for a really long time, which meant that people in the comments actually started helping each other, which was really cool. But ultimately, I felt like I failed because I didn't respond to any of their questions when I want to. I like to. And I also actually wrote out an entire description of how to make the Harry Potter robes. Well, at least half of it. It's several pages long, though. And took pictures of them and sent them to people. That was ages ago, gosh. I am so unmotivated, by the way, to do any video editing. I don't even want to edit my vlogs right now. I don't know what's up with that. Kind of sucks. And I'm just kind of tired. I want to lay down and not move for a bit, you know? Anyway, instead of talking about how I don't like to do any of this stuff anymore, I'm just gonna start doing some of it. So I'll hopefully put myself in the mood to do some of it by the time I put my phone down. Perfect. Taking my hair out of this little bun, and I thought the world should see how ridiculous this is going to be. It's going to just be a big wad of curls. Oh, oh yes, that's the stuff. Anyway, I'm going to bed, or sleep, because I'm in bed. Hope you guys had a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Wink.